the upcoming iPhone 11 might have 6 gigs of RAM. So are you interested? Let's find out. Hey, what's up guys, I'm Suman from Phonestein, and the iPhone 11 specs have been leaked. Now the leaks have come out just a few days before the official launch of the iPhone 11, and from the leaks we know there are 3 models. So there is the iPhone 11, the iPhone 11 Pro and the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Now before the specs were leaked, many designs were actually leaked, and personally I didn't like any of them. So now we have the leak specs. Now I don't know if these are real, but we have to wait and find out, but these actually seem convincing. So I'll start off with the iPhone 11, and this here is the budget one, kind of equivalent to the 10R. So here we have a 6.1 inch LCD display, and again the resolution is not even 1080p. It has Face ID, it might run on the Apple A13 chip. It has 4 gigs of RAM, it has a 12 megapixel front camera, dual 12 megapixel rear cameras. It doesn't have support for Apple Pencil, and of course it is a all glass design, and the battery here is a 3110 mAh battery, and it will start at $749 US. And moving on to the next version of the iPhone XS, we have the iPhone 11 Pro. Now this here comes with a 5.8 inch OLED display, and it has a resolution of 2436 into 1125, which is actually good. Of course it has Face ID, it might run on the Apple A13 chip, and this here comes with 6 gigs of RAM. Now yes, this is the highest on any iPhone. Now iPhone, even with 2 gigs of RAM, now this here is the iPhone SE, even with 2 gigs of RAM, this here runs like really smoothly, and even background apps are kept in memory really well. That is if I don't open more than 4 or 5 apps. But still, considering this here is a very old and not even that powerful smartphone, yet this still works like a charm. So with 6 gigs of RAM, I think iPhone users will be really happy. It has a 12 megapixel front camera, and it has triple cameras. Yes, this time we have a triple camera setup, and of course it has a glass design, but this time it might be that frosted for that kind of a matte finish, and this time we have Apple Pencil support. Now I don't know if Apple really forgot what Steve Jobs said like few years back.
Yeah. Who wants a stylus? You have to get them and put them away, and you lose them. Yuck. Nobody wants a stylus.
Let's wait and watch how people react. And it has a 3190 mAh battery, and it comes with a price tag of $1,000. Now $1,000, same pricing as the iPhone XS. Now moving on to the bigger brother, we have the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Now this here is the biggest of them all. Performance wise, it is going to be same. The only thing that is going to change is the size of the display and the size of the battery. We have a 6.5 inch OLED display with a resolution of 2688 into 1242. It has Face ID, of course, might run on the Apple A13 chip, and this also has 6 gigs of RAM. It has a 12 megapixel front facing camera, a triple 12 megapixel rear facing camera. So I don't know why everything is 12 megapixel. Maybe through software Apple might tweak things, so we have to wait and watch for that in the keynote. Again, it has Wi-Fi 6, again support for Apple Pencil, and again the same frost glass design, and it might have a battery which is more than 3500 mAh, and this starts with a price tag of $1,100. To be honest, except for the 6 gigs of RAM, I'm not really excited about the iPhone 11, to be honest. I use an iPhone. Not that I hate Apple, nor am I an Android fan. I like both smart devices or operating systems equally. The thing is that there's no real need for me to get excited. So for example, from the Note 9, or even say from the Galaxy S9 to the Galaxy S10, it was a huge jump. I mean, yes, performance, of course it is going to be fast, but the outer appearance, the design itself was completely new for the people, and I personally loved it. I think Apple is going to be embracing the notch for this year too, and the triple camera design at the back is kind of I mean, it's not my favorite, and actually, to be honest, I dislike it. Now the camera might be good, but design wise I didn't like how it has been implemented. Now these specs are just leaks, so definitely take them with a pinch of salt. and there's only about a week for the keynote, and let's see what Apple has in stock for us. So until then, make sure you subscribe, and I'll give my first thoughts on the iPhone 11 once it is out, and make sure you subscribe to watch that and more other tech videos. So thank you for watching, and this here is Suman signing off once again. Catch you later.